All right. Okay, let's check in. All right. So, currently leaving the fuel spot for I have to fuel up the no joke mobile. After my training at the chamber. Amen. So leaving there, heading to the House of Gratitude. Let's do the timestamps. All right. It is 58 days to the target date. Timestamp. Today is February 16th. It's a Monday. And let's just go right to it. All right. Okay, let's talk about what happened in the chamber. The theme for the week, we're doing 10x5 is the theme of the week. We're doing that all week. Chest day. All right. And the rotation today, we ran incline dumbbell press. And then from incline dumbbell press, we went to flat dumbbell press. And then from there, we went for a seated dumbbell military press. All right, from that, we hit the superset. The superset was, we had 6 exercises. In the rotation today, number 1, we did the chest press, basically the standard grip there. And then from there, we went to alternating front delt raises with the dumbbells. And then to the pec deck. And that was pretty standard, right across the middle of the chest on the pec deck. And then back to the chest press. This time the grip was low. I kept the seat in the same position. My hands went low. And from there, I went to dumbbell laterals. And from dumbbell laterals, I kept the pec deck on the same level there for the 16. All right, so that was a superset. Did not do sprints in there today. I actually got into the chamber way later than normal. I'm actually off work today. Went to bed later. Then I figured I would compensate and let my body just go to sleep, wake up naturally, which put me in the chamber way later than normal. So there were more people in the chamber than I'm used to. And there are certain things that I do when I'm the only person there, or there's only 1 or 2 people there, which is normally what happens. And when that happens, I usually make adjustments for me. Out of courtesy for everybody there, I didn't do anything. Overall, once again, the temperature in the gym was actually optimal. The fans were on though. So the fans being on, blowing that cool air while sweating, it's just one of those things. I just don't like that at all. And I'm going to come up with a way to work around that. I don't think doing my sprints while I'm covered up in a hoodie is the move. While my body's heating up and sweating, I'm not sure that that's a good move. But I am looking for an alternative to counterpunch that. All right. So that went really well. My sets actually went really well. Had several sets where I actually didn't make it all the way to the end, which is actually very good. That's a good thing. If you're completing every single set, I mean, you're probably not probably. You're definitely not pushing it to where you actually meet the wall. You know, you're supposed to get to the wall. Once you see where the wall is, then you figure out how to break it. So I met several walls today, which is very good. All right, so that's inside the chamber. Outside of the chamber, hey, yeah, let me tell you this. So this is my second recording. I would normally do this right out of the chamber, which is actually what I did. And I experimented with something today, and I was like, I wonder if that actually would affect anything. Turns out it did. It recorded my video fine, but zero audio came out. So this is my second time recording. Once again, it's one of those things where learning as I go. So I chalk that up as a new lesson there. Also, man, the amount of things that I have going on now. I mean, failure has never really been an option. I will say this. I will throw in a however. However, for the most part, especially when it's just me. And, man, I've been offline for, I'm not sure what, 7-8 years. I mean, the level of comfort that you have when, man, nobody really sees you. I mean, there's a level of freedom when you get to do a lot of things and you don't have to share it, stuff like that. There's a level of freedom, but then there's a level of you don't really have to really deal with any kind of accountability. You know what? And I think that's what it is. I think my level of accountability is higher than it's ever been. The level of responsibility that I have now is higher than it's ever been. The stakes are higher than they've ever been. It's been a while since I've said it. I mean, when the stakes are high, you gotta have your game on A1, even if you don't eat beef. And I don't. I actually don't eat beef, but the stakes are high. You gotta level up into A1. So, there's a lot of responsibilities now. I have more things to take care of. I have a partner, and if I fail, my partner is in the boat with me. And I gotta keep a lot of things into consideration, being that if things go wrong, I'm not able to just shrug my shoulders and be like, all right, well, it's just me and nobody's looking. It doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, everything matters now. So, and then plus, like I said, this audio journal is kind of like my first kind of real introduction, kind of getting forward into the groove with everything. So far so good. As far as keeping the consistency with the audio journal, like I said, I was doing it on one tool. There was an issue with that, so now I'm just doing actual video and just putting up my logo. And I learned today that I can't have certain things running at the same time while I'm doing this. So hopefully this audio should come out fine. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up. This one's gonna be pretty short. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, share, and support. You can be anywhere, but you're here, so I appreciate that. Forward, upward, through. All right. So we'll wrap this up until the next time, God willing. I'm gonna do another one of these tomorrow. So until then, man, let's get it. All right. All right. Yeah.